Hey, what's up? Good morning. Welcome to Cliffords Corner, where we encourage, we empower, we educate, we equip, and we entertain you. That's what we do. So don't forget that we want you to like our Facebook page. Also follow us on Instagram. We're also on Twitter. And we also want you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Today's show is brought to you by Golden D Hairline Bonnets, Bows, not the speakers. That's BOWS, wigs, weaves, eyelash extensions, edge control. And I guess it is edge controls with an S if you're doing both sides. GoldenDHairline.com is the website. So again, I want to welcome you back to the show. Today's topic, very controversial, depending on what side of the street you're on. So again, my comments, this is a disclaimer, do not necessarily reflect how I feel. They reflect how I feel at this time. So we can't say whether or not it's right or wrong. It's just an opinion, and everybody is entitled to their own opinion. Doesn't make it right, doesn't make it wrong. You're just entitled to your own opinion. So I noticed that this is not a particular show where we are downing or talking about men in general. I talk about everybody. Nobody is exempt. Later on, we're gonna have some shows where we're gonna be talking about some stuff that people do not talk about. Same-sex marriages is coming up. That's a hot topic. And we're gonna have both sides of the street. And I'm gonna tell you now, when you listen to that show, I'm gonna back that up with that Bible. So if you scared, don't be ready to challenge me on that, because I'm gonna be scripture based on that, because that's reflective. We want to talk about stuff that, things that people are afraid to talk about. I kind of want to talk about this race issue, but that's kind of touching. And again, everybody's entitled to their opinion. But today, we're talking about these dudes that just straight up bum, straight up bum. They don't want to be told anything. They don't want to be, there we go right there. Let me stop my banner to make sure you can see that. Check that out right there. Ladies, is my man a bum? Question mark. Now ask yourself, if he's laying, if he's laying there asleep right now at 10 o'clock Central Standard Time, and hasn't gotten up moving, well, maybe he just got off work. There's some other variables there, and he hasn't done anything. And he just laying there, and this is his posture every morning while you're getting up going to work. Ask yourself, is my man? And don't get mad and go throw Al Green him and throw some hot grits on him or anything like that. We not want you inciting violence in your house, but ask yourself, is my man? Good morning, Diane Word, all the way from Corpus Christi, Texas. Good morning. I'm sorry. Good morning, ain't Diane. There we go. Is my man a bum? Pros and cons. Now, what are the pros of him being a bum? Well, there are some things that you might not consider pro, but there might be some things that I'm gonna get this out the way. There's not too many positive aspects of a guy being a bum. The positive thing is when you get rid of his behind. That might be positive. When you let his behind, when you let him go, eventually, if you have enough sense to let him go, because in some instances, some women, I guess you're comfortable with a guy that don't want to work, has historically proven to you that he don't want to work. And that's not good English, according to Irma, how my mother would have. That's not good English, but he don't want to work. Now let's back up. Let's paint a picture. So you somewhere and this dude roll up on you. He's a smooth talker, he got good game, he looks good like me. You're welcome. He got everything together, but there's some components that are missing. And you find that out further in the conversation that, hey, this dude just, you ask him where he lives, and he avoids the question, and You ask him where he works, but he's more so interested in those things. Where do you work? And where do you live? And, and what do you have? And you rolling in a nice ride and all this other stuff. And then, you have to be careful of guys like that because, ladies, here's free game. When guys are out looking for women, they generally prey on the weak. That's WEAK, by the way. So it's like hunting. When the lions hunt wildebeest or Cape buffalo, they don't go after the biggest buffalo. They go after the smaller ones and the weak and the old. Because it's easy. I mean, you know what I'm saying? They're not gonna put up too much of a fight. It might be a little bit of resistance at the beginning, but at the end of the day, the lion's gonna eat good, right? So that dude is gonna do that. I mean, if you're not careful. So let's get to my small little outline. You like that? These graphics done by me. You're welcome. Is my man a bum? Here's some things to consider, ladies. So wake up your homegirls, create a watch party for them because they don't want to miss this right here. Wake them up, text them and say, hey, you need to go to Cliffords Corner. He's live on Facebook right now. Do that right now. I'm gonna give you 10 seconds to do that. Start tagging folks. Okay, is my man a bum? First thing, is that joker lazy? Well, what do you mean by lazy? I'm glad you asked me that. Lazy means lazy as far as don't want to do anything. A lazy dude that don't pick up behind himself. You got to go behind picking up his clothes and leaving plates and stuff everywhere, and he eating and he just sloppy, lazy. Me personally, I can't deal with that. I wasn't raised like that. As a matter of fact, we were raised contrary to that. We were raised where we were taught to be self-sufficient, cook, clean, all that other stuff. Clean up behind yourself because, as my mother would say, she not no maid for us. So is that dude lazy? Is he lazy to where he just lazy, slouchy, sloppy? Every time you see him, he got his shoes untied, his shirt tail hanging out. He just has that bum, ruffled look. Again, some people like that. Does he take care of himself hygiene wise? Does he keep his haircut edged or whatever? Some people growing these froze out and they all over the place going natural. I get that. Does he keep it in shape? Does he look presentable? Is this dude somebody? Is this dude some dude that you can take somewhere and folks will say, man, that dude looks like, sometimes they have that look, just that bum look. Is my man a bum? Is he lazy? And what do you consider lazy? Well, my lazy is something totally different from yours. Lazy means is he lazy to the fact that he doesn't want to do anything. He doesn't want to improve. He doesn't want to improve his status in life. He doesn't want to improve where he is in life. He's not looking for anything. He's comfortable being a nothing or a nobody. And that's not personal. He's comfortable being, he's comfortable being that dude, that's just lazy and, that don't want to do anything. So don't forget, you can post your comments in the chat box. Look at number 2. This is real crucial right here. Is my man a bum? Does he avoid work or is he a loafer? Now, when I say avoid work, that means does he avoid working? Does he refuse to go get, as we say in our community, a real job? What you mean a real job? I mean a real job. A real job where you got to get up every day and go to work, or is he a part-time worker where he works. Now yeah, let me keep it hood. He worked 1 or 2 days out of the week, and he's okay with that. And the sad part about it is, ladies, you okay with it too. Yeah, you okay with it too because you haven't said nothing. And then wait, this is not personal. Don't be putting these dudes on no timeline because you're not going to enforce it anyway. You're not going to enforce it. I already know that. Yeah, you look here, man. In 6 months, you better have you a job. Okay, on the 30th day of that six month, I double dog dare you to pack that dude's stuff up and put him out. And that's the part I don't like. You know, he because he avoids work. You know, he doesn't have anything, so you know he doesn't have anywhere to go. So you know you can put him out. Your name is on the lease. He basically just camping there because he don't want to work. He driving your car, dropping you off at work, and then going back and get on the Xbox or PlayStation or whatever gaming system that you bought for him because you in love. You in so much love, like a fool. You spending your money buying him games and stuff, and you come back to the apartment and he playing games and even in there smoking weed, just chilling. And you okay with that? Because how do you say half a man is better than no man at all? You a lie. That's way so far from the truth. You know, does he avoid work? You know, does he refuse to go get a real job and be a guy, be this dude that is a stand-up guy? Now let me tell you something, ladies. When you looking for a man, this is an added a bit. Don't be evaluating them thinking, okay, he ought to be an oil executive at one of these big gas companies, and now you're ready to talk to him while you got a mediocre job. That where a man works does not equate to the type of person he is. You know, he can be a good dude and have two jobs working minimum wage. You know, I tip my hat to a guy that's working two jobs trying to support his family. Now he might not be able to see his family because he's working so much, but you know he got a job. You know, and wait a minute, and don't put yourself above him because you make more money than him. You know, we sisters, we got a problem with that. We make more money when you think you the head. You better read that Bible. I didn't see that anywhere. Hey, good morning, Sean. How are you? So is he a loafer? And that's not a pair of shoes. Well, it could be. Is he a loafer? He just loafing around. You know, don't want to work, loafing around. You know, you got to beg him to get up and go somewhere. Want to stay in the house. You know, low self-esteem, and you got low self-esteem for dealing with dudes like that. I mean, there's somebody out there that's not a bum, that's not lazy, that does not avoid work. And if this dude, Dex, what's up? I mean, what's up, Dex? Good to see you, man. Holla at me if the show is over. Text me. I got your number. Text me, Dex. Is he? Does he avoid work? Is he a loafer? And quit getting with these dudes that don't want to work and thinking you're gonna change it. You're not gonna change that. That dude been doing that for years. He's not gonna change. If he's above the age of 25 or so, I would say that's just guesstimation. He's not gonna change because he's been bumming, humming and bumming, probably living at home with his parents, with his mama. Don't want to get out of there because he's scared of the real world, scared to go pay some bills. He living there with some nickel and dime job, talking about I'm paying a bill. Really? No, I need somebody who's gonna pay bills, plural, bills, not one bill. I don't need nobody that's gonna be in the English household and you're gonna pay a bill. I can pay the bills on my own. Praise the Lord. Okay, is my man a bum? And that's a question, ladies. Again, wake your homegirls up, put a watch party in, and you can share this with them later, and tell them I'm going in on y'all. I'm going on both ends. Dudes that are bums, and ladies that are allowing these dudes to continue to be bums and stay with them. Number one, lazy. Does he avoid work too as a loafer? Number three, not motivated. SMH. That's young folks talk. Is he not motivated? Not motivated to do what? Not motivated to do nothing. I mean, you got to threaten this dude to get him to take the trash out. You got to threaten the dude to take him to go, hey, take that car. You know, can you take my car that you driving every day, dropping me off to work and get it washed? Wait a minute. Now, how sorry is this? You can't even take the chick's car to the car wash where they are going to wash it and she paying for it. I can't say what you are. I don't want y'all to know words. I know words like that, but you a sorry one is what you are for doing that. You know, you can't take the car and go get it washed you can't. Now I will say this. Let me use me. My wife knows I do not like folding clothes. I can fold them. Now, don't get me wrong. You know, I was told I know how to fold clothes, iron clothes, all of that. That's one thing I don't do. I wash them, separate them, all that. But you know, you have to be motivated to do stuff. You know, you have to have that motivation comes at an early age. You have to be kind of taught and coached to be motivated to do things. You know, is that dude motivated to be better? Is that dude motivated to provide a better life for you, potentially his wife and his family? Is he motivated? You know, and then when he's not motivated, he's mad at folks, the other people that are motivated, because he see them shining, he see them having things, he see them doing things, doing better. Well, why are they doing better? Because they motivated to do better. You know, you have to be motivated. You have to examine yourself daily. You know, what can I do to be better? Be motivated, better husband, better father. You know, better with ministry work that I'm doing, whatever. I got to be better. You know, always try to be better. Always try to be better. Always try to be motivated. That's a driving. That comes from the inside. But if that dude is not motivated, if he wasn't motivated when you met him, I guarantee you he's not going to be motivated after you. You're not going to change. You're not going to change him. Joseph Reed. That's right. That's what they call him, a scrub. I don't want no scrubs. Y'all seen that? I don't want no scrubs. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Good morning, man. All the way from Victoria, Texas. Joseph, we tell your mom and dad I said hello to, by the way. Yeah, so a scrub. And a scrub is a dude that don't nobody, you know, like that song say, he's hanging outside of his best friend's ride. And guess what he's doing? Trying to holler at you. Wait a minute. And you know what the sad part about it is? You trying to holler back. Oh yeah. Don't get it twisted. It's some chicks out there right now hollering at scrubs, and they know they scrubs. You thinking, oh, you wouldn't know, but you don't understand, Clifford. He cute and he da and all that. Yeah, he's a scrub, and you're not gonna change it. At the end of the day, 10 or 15 years down the road, after you fool enough to marry him, you're gonna realize you're gonna open your hand. Well, let me say this: wish in one hand, and you know in the other one, right? See which one fill up fast. Yeah, wait, I'm helping somebody today. So is he not motivated? You know, motivated. Is he not motivated? Don't want to do nothing. Don't want to be nothing. Don't never aspire to have nothing. But mad at other folks that have something. You know, mad at the other dude when he see the other dude out. You know, can't wait a minute, ladies. He's so bummed out. He can't take you nowhere. He can't even take you to the dollar store. You in sad shape. If that dude is so bummed out, he's such a bum that he can't even take you to the dollar store. My question is, why are you still with him? Ain't that much love in the world? Well, let me take that back. This is cliche, but it fits right here. They say love is blind. It must be, because I'm not gonna let you lay up on me and do all that. You can't even take me to the dollar store. No, sorry about that. And don't forget, today's show is brought to you by Golden D Hairlines, bows, bonnets, wigs, weaves, eyelash extensions, edge controls, and so much more. Visit their website at goldendhairline.com. There we go. So again, what is my man a bum? Ladies, ask yourself. Write this down. Is he lazy? Yes. I'm gonna answer for you. Does he avoid work? Is he a loafer? Yes. Is he not motivated? Sure not. You probably said that too. Look at number 4. Takes no pride in himself. Back to that dude that every time when you take him somewhere, you got to help him get dressed and tell him what to wear. And tell him, wait a minute, not only what to wear, but tell him how to wear it. Why didn't you iron that shirt? Because he don't know how to iron. Mama been ironing it for him. And he ain't got no money to put it in the cleaners. Sad day. Why aren't your shoes tied? Well, he too lazy to bend down and tie his shoes, and he don't buy shoes that got laces in them. If you do, you just leave your shoes tied and then walk on the back of them. You just look slouchy. You know, I can't stand people that look slouchy. I can't stand that. You just you go somewhere and you just look slouchy, just look bummed out. But hey, some chicks like that. You know, they like a dude that's laying up on them and don't have no money, don't have no job, because they can control that. You know, he got to come to you, he got to crawl to you and ask you for money. And yeah, I said that. And that's the way I feel when he got to crawl to you and ask for money to go. Can I get $5 to go get my? Wait, now you don't haircut $5 unless you go into the beauty salon or the barber school. But can I get $20 to go get my haircut? And then you act mad and then and make him wait all day for you before you give him the money. By the time he gets to the barbershop on a Saturday, the barbershop closed or the price went up. later in the evening, he takes no pride and says no pride. When you got pride, you can tell people that have pride. People that don't have pride are always walking with their head down, and they have a reason to be. You looking down. I guess you're looking for something. I know when I was in the Army, they used to sing when the cadence would be, "Ain't no use of looking down. Ain't no discharge on the ground." That was a cadence. When we were running a march, and they would be calling cadence. They would be saying that. Motivated people. We were taught in the English household, chest out, shoulders back, head up. When people saw my mother walking, she always, her family had a history of walking like that. Now here's the kicker. My daddy would say, if you are broke, don't nobody have to know you broke. If you are not motivated, don't nobody have to know that you're not motivated. Why? Because you walking around like you got to walk around and look like you somebody. This dude that's a bum, he takes no pride in himself. So I got a whole bunch of comments right. Let me see. There we go. Hey, good morning, Bridget. How are you? Mike's still in the house. What's up? Yeah. What's up? Yeah. Now that's a lot of women. They don't need a bum, but a lot of them they like that. They like it. But ladies, you can do better than that dude. What you got to do is fix yourself up. Don't you be as slouchy like him. Raise that self-esteem level up way higher than it is. That's why you got that dude that looks like that. That's why you got that dude that carries himself like that, because you got low self-esteem. You got to work on it. That's an inner inside thing. That's in your head. You got to raise that up to where you realize, hey, I don't need this dude. You can go. There's somebody for everybody. No matter what your body shape, type, color, whatever it is, there's somebody for everybody. You might not be able to get a dude that look like Denzel Washington. Dude might not be able to get a lady that look like Halle Berry or whatever. Halle Berry, he may not be able to get that for several reasons, but that's okay. Some folks don't need a man or a woman that's high maintenance, because you're gonna be broke trying to keep her with her hair and her nails done. But some of them, hey, if you can do it, I ain't mad at you. The guy takes no pride in himself. He walks around, carries himself like a bum. Is my man a bum? Go back to number one. Is he lazy? Yes. Does he avoid work? Is he a loafer? Yes. Is he not motivated? He sure not. Number four, he takes no pride in himself. He's not proud. And when you go somewhere with him, you can tell a guy that's proud of the lady he's with. What's up, Malik Jackson? Y'all check out my boy Malik Fragrances. Check him out on Facebook. He keep you smelling good. Malik Fragrances. Yeah, check him out. I'm plugging you, Malik, right there. He takes no pride in himself. When you go out with your lady, you can tell a guy walks in, he's proud. I know when we go places, my wife is proud of me. And I'm blocking her comments. If she try to come on here right now, I'm blocking her. You're not going to even see that. She's proud. We're proud of each other. And we should be. But this dude, whenever you go somewhere with him, one, you got to pay for everything. So if y'all not jumping on a Happy Meal at McDonald's and y'all go to some place where it's expensive, you got to pay for it. So you already mad because this dude a bum. He fixing to go in there and grub. He fixing to go in there, and keep in mind, he got some nickel and dime job, but he getting ready to go in there and eat steaks and order, $70 worth of food by himself and rear back when he get finished eating and get a toothpick and pick his teeth while you sitting there looking at him thinking, ooh, I sure love him. You need the stew beans slapped out of you. That's straight crazy. Ain't that much love in the world. I'm not gonna let nobody. We're gonna split this, or guess what? I'm just gonna go to a Papa Do's by myself, and I'll holler at you when I jump on these ramen noodles I got in that cabinet. Wait a minute, he ain't motivated enough to go in there and turn the stove on and boil water to put the noodles in. Put the noodles in. Yeah, I'm going in on this dude. Yeah, okay. Okay, so number 5. this is real crucial, ladies. Check it. Lean in real close. He's looking for a bird nest on the ground. I know y'all might not. That's old folks talk right there. He's looking for a bird nest on the ground. So, excuse me. What he's looking for easy pickings. He's looking for a bird nest on the ground. Excuse me. He's looking for a woman with low self-esteem that don't have street sense. Well, she might be book smart, but that common sense it don't equate to where it can make her realize this dude is a bum and he don't mean me no good. He's looking for a place he can lay his head for free because he don't want to work. And if he does work, the money he's bringing in goes in the gas tank for him to drop you off on your job, and he keeps a little bit in his pocket. He go to a check cashing place because he can't open up a bank account because he's not gonna do that because then he can month. So he go cash his check on his way home, and since his hours are real you don't have good hours, so you don't know the money's low. He give you a little bit of money for gas. Drop something on the one of the utilities, whichever the lowest one is, water bill, $50. He give you $20 on that, and keep the rest of the money so you can buy him a little pot, to play the game all week while you at work, and then go hang out, burn out all the gas, and go hang out with his friends instead of his sorry behind looking for a job, and you allow it. I'm so glad I don't have daughters. Boy, God is good. Looking for a bird nest on the ground. So this dude is out. Remember I told you at the beginning, this guy's like the lion that's hunting wildebeest. They're not looking for the strong as that big bull. They're not looking for that. They're not looking for the young. They're not looking for that. They're looking for something weak. And they've identified you as weak in the mind. And I'm going to say this, and I'm not taking it back. If you're a woman that tolerates this, you weak in the mind, period. You weak, you got low self-esteem, not going to take it back, and you need to get your stuff together. Why? Because you're going to realize later on down the road that you wasted your time. You wasted 2 or 3 years of your time, whatever, however long it takes you to wait. That you know what up. You wasted your time thinking he's gonna change. He said he was gonna do better. He keep telling you that, and then and then when you get mad at him, and then he cry and tell you how hard his life was, and the world is against him and all this, and then he play. Yeah, again, he got game. Oh yeah, he got game. He knows what to say to stay there another 6 months. Life has been hard, and he tell you all the stories of how he came out of a dysfunctional family and all these other excuses. Excuses are like elbows. Everybody's got, so I'm not buying into that. Again, this dude is looking for someplace to lay his head for free. Don't have to pay no bills. Don't have to work because nobody in his life has ever made him work. So he's offended. Some dudes, it really is troubling to me. Some dudes are offended that a woman would want them to work a full-time job. Really? They mad. If you tell them, why you not looking for a job? They get mad and get offended. Start raising hell because you want them to work. Yeah, well, why? A good friend of mine says relationships without rules breeds rebellion. So that's applicable to children as well. If you're raising small children, let me prove it. If you have are in a relationship and you don't have rules, pretty soon when you start trying to implement them rules, guess what's gonna happen? They're gonna start rebelling because you've been letting me lay up in here for free. You've been letting me drive your car while you're at work and burn out all the gas. You've been letting me eat up all the food when you come home. I ate 5 or 6 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. The plate's still on the counter. I ain't wash it out. I ain't leave nothing. I ain't throw nothing out. I didn't cook. One, because I can't cook. I'm waiting on you. So now you got to work all day while this joker lay up on your behind and come in and cook. And then as soon as you pull that bacon dish out of the pan, out of the oven and sit it on the stove, he the first one in there. Eating like a dog. Wait a minute. But you allow that, and you've been allowed it. So hey, don't get mad at him. Stop him. Hey, stop that dude. Hey man, wait. What you got your fork out for? Wait a minute. See, and that's a bigger problem. That's why when people are not married and they don't have their stuff, all their stuff is not together, it's not ours. If it's me, one, I'm not gonna let anybody lay up on me. This is hypothetical. If it's me and I'm spending my money on this food and you ain't finna lay up on me and you sure not get ready to eat my food up, period. You got to get you a job. So these dudes are looking for a bird nest on the ground. They're looking for a weak woman with low self-esteem that they can run over. They can talk to you any kind of way because you're afraid you can't go find somebody else. I don't know why you would think that. And if you're going to go find somebody else, do it. You ain't got to tell it. You don't have to go tell them, I'm going to find me somebody. No, just do it. Prove it to them. I dare you to do it. I dare you to go out and find a dude better than that one you got. Unless ain't Diana, unless you're, you me, my wife's not gonna find anybody better than me. Yeah, and I'm blocking her. She can't come on in. My mother-in-law blocked too, by the way. Good morning, mother-in-law. She blocked anyway. If they comment, you ain't gonna see it. I made my mind up last week. They out of there, Mondo. Yeah, so they're looking for a bird nest on the ground. They're looking for somebody easy. They're looking for somebody that has low self-esteem. They're looking for somebody that can pay all the bills for them where they don't. And wait a minute. And I had a friend of mine, she has a small child. And let me tell you what this dude said. This dude said, I'm doing you a favor by watching our daughter. And, you don't have to put her in daycare. And he not working. I'm doing you a favor by not working because I can stay in and watch the child. And when she told me that, I was like, and you okay with that? And she looked at me like I was crazy. Really? You got to be kidding me. You're not doing us no favors. What you mean us? You're not paying no bills. You're not working. You're doing us a favor by keeping me from having to pay daycare because you don't want to work. Ladies, again, y'all got to do better. Y'all got to do better selecting these dudes. You got to do better. You got to do better as far as what you're doing. You got to do better in selecting the ladies. You gotta make the changes. So let me close out and make sure, ladies, that you share this. You can go to YouTube and share this actual video, or you can share it from your Facebook. Share it to your girlfriends, your home girls, and ask them these questions. So again, the topic for today is my man a bum? I don't know. Probably. If you're mad at me right now, then yeah, your man is a bum. I'm gonna tell you that now. Yeah, there you go, Diane. You sure right. I got you, Malik. We good. So let me close it out real quick. Is my man a bum? Is he lazy? Does he avoid work? Is he loafing? Is he not motivated? Does he take pride in himself? Is he looking for easy pickings? Is he looking for somebody that he can get over on? So again, I hope that you all enjoyed the show. I hope that it was enlightening. I hope that it encourages you, ladies, to do better in the selection process. And if your home boy, your man is laying still next to you and he ain't moved, roll his sorry behind over and press play for this right here and tell him don't try to come looking for me because I got something for him when he find me. If he come at me sideways, that's not a threat. That's a promise. So let me close out my show. Once again, this show was brought to you by Golden D Hairline, bonnets, bows, wigs, weaves, eyelash extensions, edge control, and so much more. Visit the website at goldendhairline.com. This is where you can find all of our social media outlets. You can check us out on Facebook. You can check us out on Instagram, and we are also on Twitter. I also would like for you to subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. So the show next week, we're going to change the time. It's going to be Friday at 8 p.m. We got some stuff to do Saturday again. The show next week will be Friday at 8 p.m. Thank you for joining the show.